Hello everyone, this is Isaac again from Team Dragon Rush, and we have round 6 of the Plainfield Battle Road between Steve and Matz again on the left and Clinton Chan on the right. And I believe this is a Darkrai Hydreigon mirror match. So yeah, this Chan Mulligans, you see a blend there, rare candy. So this will be a Darkrai Hydreigon mirror match. And yeah, this is an interesting mirror match. A lot of things can happen. I guess the key to this match is to prevent your opponent from setting up their own Hydreigon. It can be very hard to get that stage 2 into play. So I'm sure both players will be going after each other's Hydreigon, but it can get very complicated because Hydreigon is weak to Dragon, so it can turn into some sort of Hydreigon war. Just a lot of key things. Also, Eviolite is important, I feel like, in this matchup. Evioliting your Darkrais, because he is your main attacker, is important. And Darkrai will 3-shot another Darkrai if there is an Eviolite in the play, so that's something to watch out for. So here, the Crucial going first. Going first is a huge advantage. You always want to have the first chance to evolve Dino, and looks like Chan's going to go first, I believe. So we'll see. And it starts Darkrai Dino versus Darkrai and a Dino. And Chan will go first, and Chan's got a pretty good hand. It's got a rare candy Hydreigon, it seems like, so yeah, you probably Ultra Ball, probably get a Darkrai this turn. And yeah, he probably has an N and a Bianca, so he'll probably Bianca this turn. He likes his hand, he wants to keep it, he's gonna want to get the Hydreigon out next turn, so he does get a Darkrai here. Full art Darkrai, I made Ed. And I just gotta say, I love Chan's playmat here. I'm a big DC Comics fan. I love Batman, so it's nice to have that nice view on Chan's end. So, yeah, for sure. So he does Ultra Ball here, a Dark and a Random Receiver, and those are two cards you definitely want to discard. Darks, because, you want to fuel your Pokemon with Dark Patches, and Random Receivers in case you get into the dreaded stale hand. You always have the Junk Hunt option. Junk Hunt's a very good attack, and you can just get a supporter that way, so get start here by Chan. Hopes Steven doesn't play an N. So he will attach a Dark to his Dino, probably retreat, put his Darkrai up, and just pass. If he's got a Dark Patch this turn, maybe he'll play that. No, he just passes. And here we have similar starts from both players. I think Steven also had Darkrai Hydreigon in his hand, so he's just going to pass. So let's see if Chan plays his N. Maybe, no. Yeah, so he rare candies Hydreigon. Chan has an N in his hand, but he'll go with Bianca. He doesn't want to play the N. He probably thinks Steven has a bad hand since all he did was attach and pass, but we can see he's actually has a really good hand. But Chan here also has a good hand. If he gets a Dark Patch, he'll get the turn 1 Night Spear, which is a very important part of this match, and he looks like he whiffs, so he's just going to have to pass. So Steven here is going to have a chance to get the first Night Spear off, negating Chan's going first, so it's definitely something he's going to want to draw off this Juniper. He's going to Ultra Ball, it seems like. Yeah, he's got a very good hand. He'll Ultra Ball for the Hydreigon and Rare Candy. And he's going to Ultra Ball the Stage 1 and a Dark. So, like I said before, getting Darks is very important and very in this match. Lets you use your Dark Patch, get energy and play faster, and start attacking faster. That gives you a very big advantage in this matchup. So he shuffles his deck. Both players here with really good starts, so it's very nice to see. We'll have a good match, it seems like. He rare candies Hydreigon, attaches a Dark Juniper. So he Ultra Balled away the Stage 1 instead of evolving a Dino. He wanted to ensure have a higher chance of getting a turn 2 Night Spear. But it looks like he whiffs. He didn't get a Dark Patch. So he might just leave his Darkrai active and pass. He doesn't want to send him Dino. He'll knock it out. He doesn't want to send him Hydreigon in case Chan decides to Dragon Burst it. His Hydreigon is weak to Dragon, so a Hydreigon can knock out itself. Kind of like Mewtwo. But he'll probably just pass here. He does have a Max Potion, so he'll have a Max Potion. Also, Eviolite would have been really nice to draw, because Chan will get the Night Spear off this turn, and he puts down a blend, giving himself future options to Dragon Burst or use his other attackers as well. And Chan's got a good hand here. You probably want to get another Dino into play. And Eviolite. Those are probably the two cards he's looking for at this point. Catcher as well. Probably get rid of the Dino, I guess. But he's going to decide just to hit the Darkrai. I think he had a catcher in his hand, so he chose not to play it. Maybe I was wrong. But yeah, he's going to look to get a Dino and Eviolite. Definitely key components of this matchup. Most Hydreigon decks don't play Tool Scrapper. At most, they play one. So Eviolites are pretty safe in the mirror. And it's also, if you only play a one copy, it can be difficult to draw into your single copy of a card. So Eviolites, when they get hit the field, they, for the most part, stay on the field in the mirror match. But we'll see what happens here. They end. Both players having similar starts here. Chan did go first, so he will get the advantage and get the first Night Spear off. Which is huge, especially since there's no Eviolite in a Darkrai. But we'll see what Chan draws here. He does get another Dino, so he'll be able to start setting up another Hydreigon. Gets the Sableye out there. He'll probably have to junk. He might have to junk in the future, so one less card to draw if he wants that option. And he will Night Spear this turn. Probably put 30 on the Dino. Oh no, 30 on the Hydreigon is probably a better play. After two Night Spears, Hydreigon will have 60, so it will have 90 HP left, so it'll be one Night Spear away from knocking it out, so setting it up for a future catcher, most likely. So Steven here does attach an energy and gets the Dark Badge, getting more energy into play. And he did Max Potion the Darkrai, so that was a big card to have too. Probably wants to dig for Eviolite, if he plays one. Some Darkrai decks do not play one, play Eviolite, which is fine. But he will Night Spear here, does the same thing as Chan, puts 30 on the Hydreigon. Setting it up for a future knockout. But yeah, so both players in similar board position at this point. Chan probably in a slight advantage because he did get the first attack off, but we shall see what happens. Steven does take the first prize though. So he just Junipers his hand away. So at this point, maybe he's looking to get another Dino, try to set up another Hydreigon, maybe a catcher to catch up the Dino. He doesn't get a Dino, so he'll be able to start setting up another Hydreigon. He does have a Dark Patch. I think he does have a Dark in the discard, so he might want to play that. Get more energy into play. So he does play that. Yeah, puts it in a Darkrai, the safest Pokemon. You don't want to put in anything else. Anything else can get knocked out by Darkrai. So Darkrai's are the safest Pokemon to put your energy on in this matchup. So he does get a catcher. He does catches up the Dino. He'll probably put a Night Spear, put 30 on Hydreigon. And he's going to hope, yeah, puts 30 on Hydreigon. He's going to hope Steven misses a Max Potion. So, yeah, so the Chan can knock out his Hydreigon next turn. But Steven here mimics what Chan did, catches up the Dino, plays an N. N is always a good card to play, especially after your opponent just took a prize and before you're going to take a prize. So it's a good end there by Steven. You probably Night Spear here, put 30 on Hydreigon, same as Chan did. And probably hope Chan does not play Max Potion as well. But at this point, he's going to maybe try to draw into another Dino. And Eviolites. All at this point, and Max Potion. Those are probably the cards he's looking for here. And they cut each other's decks, and they both will draw 5. So he does get a Max Potion, it seems like. So he puts another Dino down. I probably play the Max Potion. Maybe he's thinking of holding it, but yeah, he's not gonna play it. So Chan will have the opportunity to knock out this Hydreigon this turn. Maybe he was scared. He feel like he needs it for Darkrai. This is his only attacker on the field right now, and he doesn't want to get knocked out. But Chan gets the Eviolite, and Eviolites are so crucial in this matchup. So yeah, I think that Eviolite really put Chan in the board advantage here. For sure. You might want to catch her out the Hydreigon at this point, probably put 30 on the Dino. And he does get another blend into play. So Chan definitely in the board position. He's got 2 powered up attackers. One Darkrai with an Eviolite. and Steven's got one attacker with no Eviolite, so we'll see. He's thinking about putting another Sableye. I don't really like two Sableyes on the field. You only really need one. Especially in this matchup, your opponent usually typically does not go for the Sableyes. There's more important things to catch her up, like Dinos, Hydreigons. You want to get hiddens on Darkrai, so yeah, don't want to bench that. And he just ends here. Like I said before, ends always a good card to get right after your opponent took a prize. But also ends can be important to save. So you prevent your opponent from drawing your max potions towards the end of the game, but we'll see what happens here. And Chan draws 5, Steven will draw 4. Can't really see Steven's prizes, but I'll try to memorize his knockouts. And he does get another Eviolite, so we'll probably drop that down on the Darkrai. Like I said before, Tool Scrappers are not too common in these decks, so you can feel somewhat safe. And he does get a catcher, so since Steven did not play the max potion on his Hydreigon, Darkrai will be able to knock it out and put 30 on the Dino. So if Steven does not evolve this Dino this turn, it will get knocked out from a Night Spear. He might even want to max potion the Dino. I don't know if he's gonna. He didn't max potion Hydreigon. I don't know why he'd max potion the Dino. It seems like he's... I don't know. I feel like he should have max potion Hydreigon for sure, but he decided not to, so... But, yeah, Steven's a tough spot here for sure. He Ultra Bought away the stage 1 earlier, so... And he's, used a rare candy, and he's got a rare candy in his hand. It looks like he's going to Juniper, so it was... Yeah, he's going to max potion the Dino. And yeah, he's going to Juniper, so there's 2 rare candies in the discard pile and stage 1. So his only chance of evolving this Dino if he draws his 3rd rare candy. Most decks only play 3, some do play 4, but I'm going to assume he plays 3, so if he draws his last rare candy and his Hydreigon, so it's very unlikely to evolve, and he looks like he whiffed. He's going to go after Chan's Hydreigon here. But at this point, Chan doesn't really need Hydreigon that much. He's got 3 powered-up Darkrai's, both with Eviolites. And so he's definitely in position here. If he gets a catcher, he can knock out Matz or Steven's 3rd Dino. So his 3rd Dino hit the discard pile. I don't know if he plays 4, but if he does, he will not have a Hydreigon out this game. And it looks like he needs one to compete with Chan's board position here. So Chan might just Ultra Ball here, thin out his... no, he's not going to Ultra. He's playing N. I was going to say he can get rid of the candy. He might just accept that he won't get a Hydreigon out this turn. But he's just going to end anyways. He doesn't really need much at this point, except, yeah, he doesn't really need anything at this point except, like, catchers and stuff like that nature. He's definitely in the advantage. Both players will go down to 3 prizes, but just by board position on its own. Chan looks to be in a good position. So if you're Steven, like, what do you do here? You definitely need to draw an Eviolite. It seems like. See, I think he did draw an Eviolite there, so he does play Eviolite. But, yeah, Chan will probably just knock it out, put 30 on the Darkrai. Trying to negate the Eviolite if it does come into play. But, yeah, just Night Spears, 30 on Darkrai. And Steven promos the Sableye. He's going to Juniper. Oh, I thought he had an Eviolite, but my eyes deceived me there. So he got a pretty good hand there. Could have considered playing the end, but he's trying to draw into more cards. Maybe if he plays a Super Rod, he can Super Rod the Dinos and try to get those back. Looks like his only chance of winning this match is to get a Hydreigon out somehow, because Chan has played a couple catchers, so maybe if you bench one, you should be okay. I think Chan has played 3 catchers to this point, so maybe he'll have 1 left in his deck. But I don't know. I don't know what Steven really does here. He's looking at his discard, trying to see what he has left. He's the player, always coming from behind. He's always got tough decisions to make. You can tell he's really thinking. He's looking to see what Chan's used so far, how many catchers, Dark Patches, Dinos. I don't think Chan's going to bring out Hydreigon this game. I may be wrong, but we'll see. So yeah. Steven's just thinking what to do. He can't. If he Night Spears this turn, then Chan will just Night Spear him back, And then you can just Night Spear him again and knock out his only powered up attacker. So he can't really Night Spear unless he had an Eviolite there. And then he has to set up another attacker. So he's just going to junk hunt, it seems like. And he's getting... I'm not sure. I think he junk hunted already. I think he got it. Alright, we'll see. Yeah, I think he did junk hunt. I didn't see what he got there. I think he Ultra Ball. So maybe he does play a 4th Dino. Or he's just trying to get another attacker to power up. But yeah, chances doesn't really need anything. He's just going to Night Spear, go down to 2 prizes. So yeah, this Darkrai right here is in danger. He's going to have to Max Potion if he wants to stay alive. So he's going to Ultra Ball Dark. He's debating what card to get. You can tell he's still trying to get a Hydreigon out because he's not discarding his Hydreigon, so he still thinks he's got a shot to get it. And he discards a blend. I don't know if he plays Shaymin EX, but that's one way he can come back. He can get a Shaymin EX attached to it and maybe junk hunt. Try to get an Eviolite on the Shaymin EX. That's one way he can go about it, but maybe he doesn't play it. I'm not too sure. But he's going to get another Darkrai. Probably start powering it up. And he's going to have to... maybe junk hunt this turn and go down to 1 prize because at this point he wanted to force Steven or force Chan to take more prizes. So if he junk hunts, he's still going to have to take out 2 prizes with the Darkrai. So he might do that this turn. But he's going to play a catcher. Try to take a cheap prize, it seems like. Maybe a Shaymin EX was prized. He looked kind of frustrated when he was looking through his deck. So maybe whatever he was looking for is prized. But yeah, he's powering up this Darkrai right here. And he's going to Bianca. He gets a Super Rod, so if he's trying to get Hydreigon out, he'll probably throw in 3 Dinos. He did have an Ultra Ball in his hand. So he gets 3 Dinos here. I guess one way you can go about this is Ultra Ball Dino, Ultra Ball for a Dino, and then junk hunt for a rare candy like Max Potion. Oh, and then I don't like the Ultra Ball and the Mewtwo here because I was going to say then you can do a big play when you move all your energy onto Mewtwo with Hydreigon and then just take out 4 prizes in 2 turns because Chan will not be able to power up a Mewtwo in time without Hydreigon. He does not play DCEs. I'm assuming he does not. Almost every Hydreigon deck I've seen does not play DCE, so that's one way I would like Steven to get a win, but maybe he's got a different strategy in mind. So right here, what I would like him to do is retreat and junk hunt. It doesn't matter if he's just gonna Night Spear here. I really would have liked him to junk hunt. He has, like I said before, he's got 2 rare candies in the discard pile and the stage 1. So I would have liked him to see him junk hunt for a rare candy, Max Potion maybe. And that way he would have forced Chan to play a catcher to knock this out, or an N. And last turn he didn't play down any cards. I don't know what his hand size is. I can't see his hand, but he does have a random receiver. So, I don't know. I think that's a missed opportunity by Steven there, but maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm not thinking about something, I guess. But yeah, he random receivers and got a Juniper. So yeah, Chan did have a really big hand, so he probably assumed he got a way to knock out this Dino maybe. Maybe he was trying to use it as bait, so he can knock it out. But there is 4 energy on this Darkrai, I just realized. I don't know, it's not going to affect anything, but yeah, something to look at. So maybe what Steven's trying to do is he knows his other catchers is discard. Or in his deck, I mean. He does have a Juniper in his hand, so maybe he's trying to Juniper here and draw into his last Candy Hydreigon. Hey, Chance is going to retreat to his undamaged Darkrai. And it looks like Chan's going to play the Juniper, so I think he had a Max Potion in his hand, so he might Max Potion and just start powering it up again. If he has Dark Patches, I don't know if he does or not. Oh, he does have a Dark Patch in hand. So I think he's debating about doing that. I guess he can do it. I don't know if the 20 damage might come in. Maybe if Steven Night Spears twice, you will be able to get a 40 damage on there, and then it'll become a 2-hit knockout. So maybe that's what he's trying to prevent Steven from doing, taking away that option. But he will Dark Patch and Attach Return, and it looks like he's just going to Juniper his hand away. So He was just thinning out his deck for N. I don't know. He doesn't really need anything. Maybe he's trying to get a fourth catcher, knock out the Dino. That's probably what he's looking for at this point. But I don't think he got it. He's taking his time to look at his hand. Yeah, he didn't get a catcher. So he might just Night Spear into here and put 30 on the Dino. So Steven here does have a chance to come back in this game if he gets Hydreigon out next turn. He's able to do some shenanigans and win, you know? So, yeah, definitely still a chance. Chain here's going to Ultra Ball Darkrai. Doesn't need a third Darkrai at this point. 2 powered up are fine, and a candy. So he is acknowledging there will be no Hydreigon for sure this game. And he's just thinning out his... He's getting a Shaman, but I doubt he'll bench it. Just thinning out his deck for N. His hand for N. In case he gets N, he can draw into things he needs. Maybe like a Tool Scrapper or Catchers, Max Potions, etc. But yeah, he will not. I don't think he'll need a Darkrai or Candy or Ultra Balls at this point. So I doubt he'll bench the Shaman. He'll probably just put in his hand and Night Spear, and that's what he does. All right, 30 on the Dino, and that's what he decides to do. So this is an important turn here for Steven. If he gets he benches another Dino, so he's gonna Bianca, hoping to get his Candy, and looks like he did. He's got one more card. Yeah, by his emotions there. Looks like he didn't get it, but he did get a Tool Scrapper, so he will be able to survive another turn. I don't know if he got a Max Potion. He did not draw another Max Potion. He's played a couple at this point, so he might not have any left. So this will force Chan to have a Tool Scrapper or a Catcher to win the game. So Steven here will probably just Night Spear. So it doesn't really have much options. That's why, like I said before, I wish he'd Junk Hunted for the Candy. Put a little safer play, but hey, if you draw the Rare Candy Hydreigon there, it probably would have worked out as well, but we'll just Night Spear here. So if Chan has a Catcher or a Tool Scrapper, he just wins. Oh, he's got a Tool Scrapper. So just the Night Spear 30 damage. There's already 150 on the Darkrai. He's got 180 HP, so 30 from a Night Spear will knock it out and take his last 2 prizes. So that is game right there. And looks like Chan's just trying to take 7 prizes, trying to play his hand down, just playing his turn out, trying to troll Steven, it seems like. We always like making fun of Steven, so yeah, that's the match. And Chan will be the winner of this Battle Road, going undefeated with his Darkrai Hydreigon deck.